Hi, everyone.
We had a really good conversation going.
We had a fight, and we had to start the fucking podcast over. I said, start it over.
No, that's not what happened.
Because I don't want any part of this, and I stormed out. And she was like, please, please come back. You're the love of my life. Screaming it from down the hall. Neighbors coming out. Dogs flipping a shit.
Is that in focus?
Probably not, dog. I'll fix it.
Fix it.
Zoe? Why don't you say some shit?
So welcome to our podcast. Welcome to the podcast.
Man, you're really pissing on my last nerve. What do you think about that?
Saturday we ended up doing all pickup shots and redo shots for the commercial. And we had like 3 or 4 shots on there with like really big gaps in between all of them because it was all dependent on lighting.
Yeah.
Because it's weird when it doesn't get dark until...
When does it get dark?
Well, there was like 2.5 hours of darkness when we were in Alaska, which was weird.
That's crazy.
And that's why we were shooting late. And then...
Do you have to like make sure to... Because you have to like make sure to sleep, right? Or else your body gets all fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I came home pretty fucked up. Did I not?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you needed like 2 days to recover. That's why the podcast is late.
Yeah.
Well, not to put it on you, but it is your fault.
But yes, it is my fault. You know, I think I'm done doing this.
Tell me how you feel, Zoe.
I hate when you make fun of me. It doesn't feel good because I'm...
Sensi boy. Zoya, Sensi boy.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Sensi boy. Zoya's little Sensi boy.
Anyway, so...
This is so mean, dude. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm not trying to bully you. I just really wanted to make a song.
It's okay. It's fine. So we ended up like doing like a couple shots like here and there like throughout the day. And then we had 2 shots back to back in the Sky Suite trying to get the original shot that they needed for the other campaign. But we also were hoping for 1 shot with the drone. Mm-hmm. And it was so windy and like we hit like a bunch of rain and there was, I mean, one of the days, I believe it was Thursday into Friday all day, the boat was rocking like hard. And the entire team, my team, people on the production team, like everybody was like feeling it. All 3 of my team, the rest of my team, they all got sick.
Damn. When you say Sky Suite,
mm-hmm.
does the ship have like one room that's like crazy compared to all the other rooms?
So they have, I think, 3 or 4 Sky Suites, and it's on the top floor. I believe it's midship, and you can literally see like they have like balconies and they have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, like a full blown like kitchen.
And no one can watch you have sex because you're on top of it.
Yeah. They have cameras on the deck, so. Mm-hmm.
They could send deck pics.
Deck pics, killing them with deck pics. And we were able to get it. We got into Victoria later. The way the sun set that night, I mean, it set at like, I don't know, 10:30. But it was so beautiful. But we were going to be filming until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
And they were able to get everything. So let me back up a little bit. One of the producers for this whole thing, his name is Rob. Everyone calls him Bunny, and when he's angry, they call him Ham Bunny. Okay. And that morning, so the beginning of the trip, when I laid eyes on Rob, he had a mustache, and he had gotten a fresh haircut.
Okay.
And he had
Didn't
this
have a mustache the day before.
did not have the mustache when I saw him in the Caribbean when we did the shoot.
Did he
in the
have a beard or was he clean shaven?
He was pretty clean shaven. Oh, scruffy, you
Sure.
know. But he had clean shaven everything, and he had this mustache, and I was like, oh my God, Rob. I was like, I'm digging the mustache. I was like, it's very Top Gun. And he was like, what? You know, like loving, like, I was like, you're doing it for me. I was like, I love the beard. I love the mustache. I was like, keep it forever and ever. Mm-hmm. So that morning in Victoria, we hadn't got there. We were getting into Victoria at like 6 or 7. So when we got there, it was like the sun had like just started to like kind of move, and it was still really high up like in the sky, but like sunset wasn't until like 9:30, 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30. I can't remember clearly because now I'm like working on like zero sleep. And at this point of the trip, everything's just a blur, you know, and it's like no call sheets are getting sent out at night because nobody really knows what's going on. We have so many other things to like pick up shots, and you know, it's all weather dependent and it's this dependent, and you know, like you have to be flexible when you're doing stuff like this.
But you're down to the wire because it's like
right, you have to
stay
get
in production.
Yeah, because now you know you got stakeholders and all of that other stuff, and they're just, you know, we need these shots, get these shots, come hell or high water.
Yes.
So I see him that morning, and he's got no mustache, and I like looked at him, and I was like, "What happened?"
The sea took it.
What happened? And he's like, I had to shave it. He was like, I felt like we had such great weather when we were in the Caribbean, and I didn't have a mustache. He's like, and I did it. He's like, and now look. And I mean, the sun was shining. It was beautiful outside. It like, it was every single element that we needed was happening when we got into Victoria.
It's going to be a Pixar story about that guy's mustache.
So funny enough, JF Harris is on a Norwegian cruise.
Doing comedy.
And he was also in Alaska. And
Incredible.
we literally kept missing each other by a day.
Right.
You know, so like he was in Juneau and I was in Skagway. He was in Skagway, or I was in Skagway and he was in Juneau. So it was like crazy, you know?
Yeah.
And in Victoria, he was like, I'm going to be in Victoria. We're getting in at 7:30 and I have a show at 9. He's like getting off of the ship at 9:30. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get off. I was like, as of right now, it's a no. Mm-hmm. I was like, but I'd love to like try to catch up. If I can, I'll let you know. So we're docked at this point, and all of the sudden, a Norwegian ship comes right in our shot line.
Okay.
So I immediately text JF. I'm like, tell your fucking captain to move his boat. So he and I had a good laugh, and then they went and docked like farther.
Captain, yeah, I'm getting a call from the comedian.
Yeah. So it was so funny because it was like we were literally just about to set up like the shot, like lights had already been like put up and whatever, and there's like so many things, like little intricate things that happen in that, and like we had to reshoot one scene, and then we were trying to get that other scene, and if we didn't get it, then we were gonna have to work even later. We ended up getting both shots and a third shot all within a matter of like 45 minutes of each other, and like the way the guys just made it work and did all of the things. And there was we had to reshoot the confetti scene, and I was like, I can't have confetti all over me again. I was like, I had to shower, and even after my shower, I couldn't get all of the confetti off of me.
Damn, dude. Walking around like a confetti or a flag. Right?
Yes.
A levity.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good.
I like it.
So do you protect yourself? Do you
I
wear
did.
like a poncho?
I did.